First, I'm going to apologize for any stuttering that I do in the video. It's a bad habit. Red Riding Hood is sitting in her room texting to one of her friends when her mother calls out to her. Red, I need you to deliver some muffins to your grandmother. What? Why? I was just about to go out and meet my friends, Red says as she walks into the kitchen. There she sees her mother with her iPad propped up against the bookstand and was swiping past a couple of recipes. Because your grandmother called and she needs these muffins for a party that she's hosting later. Grandma's hosting a party? Since when did she do that? Red asked in disbelief. Since she discovered Facebook. True. Alright, fine, I'll go. Don't take the car though. I have to do more shopping later. Seriously? It takes 3 whole hours to get to grandmother's house without the car. Then take the bike. It's good exercise anyway. You've been sitting at home all day. You've been sitting at home all the time, either on your computer or on your phone. And even when your friends do call you out, all you guys do is just sit around and watch reruns of TV shows. Plus, you're getting a bit rounder than usual. Red looked at her mother in shock before begrudgingly accepting what she said. She went out to the garage and took out her bike, a bike that she hated so much because it looked like it came out of a 1950s movie. Alright, I've got the bike, give me the muffins. The faster I get there and come back, the less people will see me on this outdated mode of transportation. Alright, but avoid taking the shortcuts. There has been reports of muggings on those paths. Take the long way around. Red just scoffed and rolled her eyes before taking the basket and leaving. As she was pedaling, she looked up at the sky before looking at her phone and saw that it was almost 3 in the afternoon. She decided that she'll take the shortcut regardless because the shortcut cuts the time in half. And plus, she also believed that because she was on a bike, the mugger won't have time to catch her. Veering left and into the forest, Red paddled as fast as she could when suddenly a larger than usual branch appeared and it threw her off. Red hissed at the pain before rising and rubbing her back. Walking over to the bike, she saw that the chain had gotten loose. Pulling out her phone, she saw that she also got a text from one of her friends, but instead of texting back, she called. Hey, I had to go deliver some muffins to my grandmother, and although I took a shortcut, said shortcut ruined my bike and it might be later than usual. I'll text you guys when I'm leaving her house, Red said as she hung up and went back to her bike. Suddenly, a twig snapped, causing her to whip her head around and see what it was. Next to her, a man suddenly appeared. Holy crap, man, you scared me. Need some help, he asked. Name's Lycan, by the way. Like the werewolves? Yes. No thanks, I got it covered. Well, alright then, he said before leaving. Weirdo, Red thought. Fixing her bike, she soon got to her grandmother's house without any further delays. Knocking on the door, she expected her grandmother to answer, but instead it was the person from before. What are you doing here? Red asked. Why, all the better to help your grandmother with, my dear. Grandma, where are you? Red shouted, barging past him. No one replied. What have you done to my grandmother? Why, she's in the cellar, getting more ingredients. Suddenly, there was another knock on the door, and Red rushed to answer it, although she had her phone in her hand, ready to call 911. It was a local hunter who was carrying a large boar behind him. Before either of them could say anything, her grandmother called out to her from the kitchen. Red, is that you? Where are the muffins? Glaring at Lycan, Red walked into the kitchen and placed the basket onto the table. She didn't say anything to her grandmother before turning around and heading back for the door. You're not staying? No, Mother wants me to do more errands for her. Well, alright then, but take the car. Your mother can just return it to me tomorrow morning. Thank you, Grandma. Red said before glaring at Lycan again, who only smiled wolfishly back at her. Red got into her grandmother's car, and this time she took the long way back.